When it comes to explant surgery, a lot of women think after I have my explant, then I'm going to feel better. And I have seen over the last 3 years posts mentioning anything from, I'm 3 days post explant and I'm still dealing with XYZ, or I'm 5 weeks post explant and I still have this, and this, or like I'm 3 months post explant and I'm still going through this. And so I think what's happening is a lot of women have an explant surgery and they just assume once I get the breast implants out, I'm going to feel better and everything's going to be well. So I kind of want to jump into that because having realistic expectations post-explant is really important emotionally and mentally. I know that a lot of times we can see posts inside of Facebook groups and online and on social media of women who are like, I'm a week post-explant and I feel amazing. And, they're out like going for a walk and everything. And you might be, a week post-explant and you're still very tired. You're recovering from the surgery itself, trying to mend and heal from breast implant illness, and everything like that. So when you are recovering post-explant, it's just really important to know that you now have the breast implants taken out. And regardless of how your symptoms are, whether they're a little bit improved or they're still kind of hanging around, you did make the right decision. Having those breast implants removed like the root of what is potentially causing you all of these symptoms. And now your body really does have a fighting chance to heal and recover and get over breast implant illness. So, I kind of just wanted to talk about that today because I do know that a lot of women just go into this thinking, if I do this, then I'll be better. And some women take up to a year, if not years, to completely recover, depending on how severe their symptoms are, or if they had a ruptured implant, if they're on any medications, if they have the MTHFR mutation. I actually have a video, it's called 12 Things That Could Be Hindering Your Healing Post-Explant. And so if you feel like, I'm a month post-explant, I am 6 months post-explant, I'm a year post-explant, and I feel like after everything that I've been doing, I should be feeling better by now, I would definitely go take some time to watch that video because I go over the 12 things that I've kind of sat down and thought about that could be the reason why some women just aren't healing fast after their explant surgery. So just after your explant, there's always 3 things that I'm recommending. Patience with yourself, patience with your body, patience with your recovery, patience with how you're healing, patience with those who are taking care of you, just all around, just patience, especially for like that first month, just patience. I also recommend just self-care. So soaking in the self-care, asking for help, setting up boundaries, all of that. For me, self-care usually involves a bubble bath, but as we know, we can't really soak our incisions after our explant surgery. But I did ask my surgeon if I could lay in the bath, like up to my belly button and not get my incisions wet, and he said I could. So what I'm trying to say is self-care kind of looks different for everybody, but it also does involve boundaries. And it involves, being around people that are making you feel really good and supporting you and everything like that. So soak in the self-care. And then also, if you need to, start the forgiveness process. So forgiving yourself for what you essentially did to yourself, right? But knowing back then, you didn't know all this stuff about BII and what breast implants were made out of. It's very new information. Like, I didn't know this stuff back in 2006 when I got my breast implants. But once you discovered breast implant illness and like what these breast implants are made out of and what they do to our body and our immune system and our liver and, just everything, now you made the smart decision of like, oh my gosh, this is probably my breast implants that are causing me all of these issues. And you had the courage to actually do something about it. Whereas a lot of women are still kind of in denial. They're like, no, can't be my breast implants. Or they're like, no, I feel fine. Like everything's fine. But maybe like behind closed curtains, they're not feeling so good, right? So there's some women that are in denial, but you know, at this point, you're doing the right thing. You made the right choice, and your body, regardless of your symptoms, your body is healthier without the breast implants in you. That's like the key, you know, the takeaway, the bring it home statement is, even though my symptoms aren't gone, I am healthier without these implants. And that's something that you kind of want to hang on after your explant surgery if you feel like you're not healing fast enough. You know, and that's really it. I know that, you know, we can be impatient as women, and we can see all the stories inside of Facebook groups. And it can make us feel like, well, what am I doing wrong? What aren't I doing enough of? Like, what should I be doing more of? How come her and I explanted at the same time, and like she looks so much better and she's like feeling so much better and I'm not? Again, I would refer you to that video, 12 things that could be hindering your healing post-explant, and kind of explore in there, because honestly, we don't know what another woman is doing to heal and recover. She might not be on any medications. She might not have stress in her life. She might not have the MTHFR mutation. She might be eating like super clean all the time, like just taking care of herself, right? She doesn't have many challenges in her life, right? And maybe you do, right? Maybe you do have the MTHFR mutation, or maybe you are on medications for autoimmune or whatever it may be. So we just can't really compare ourselves to somebody else because we don't know what they're doing, right? So it's really taking that focus and focusing everything on yourself, all the energy on yourself, and like, what can I be doing right now to support myself and support my healing journey? Like, do I need to visualize myself healing? I do have a meditation for post-explant healing. So if you want a guided meditation, I also have that on this channel. You know, do I need to be focusing on myself? Just like pouring love into myself. Maybe I need to get off some of these supplements, right? Or maybe I need to start taking a couple more supplements. Whatever it may be, just kind of, you can run things by me. We can kind of dig and explore on what you're doing. Maybe you should be doing a little bit more of something or a little bit less of something. You know, and that's really all I wanted to talk about today, was like having those realistic expectations, not comparing your journey to anybody else's, and just being super patient with your body. And for those of you that don't know, I'm Christina. I'm the founder of Size Happy. I am a BII advocate and the admin of the Facebook group Breast Implant Illness, Rejuvenation, and Education with Christina. I'll put the links to all of this below. But I've been where you are. You know, for the first 5 weeks after my explant, I wasn't feeling the best. I felt better, like my energy felt better. I felt like my brain fog was lifting, but I broke out in a horrible rash underneath my armpits and a little bit on my belly and a little bit on my chest and my neck right after my explant. So that kind of, you know, that was actually honestly worse than the explant surgery itself. But I was walking around really slow. I was on antibiotics. You know, I wasn't feeling good. But after that 5-week post-explant mark, I started to feel a lot better. And then things just slowly started to improve. But again, it does take time. And if you're needing any extra support, whether it's pre or post-explant, but specifically right now we're talking about post-explant. But if you're needing extra support with healing and detox and recovery, definitely check out my 3-month program. It's called the BII Bridge. And Bridge is actually an acronym for body image, root cause, immune system, detox, gut health, exercise, and emotions. It's a holistic mind and body, physical and emotional program to help you come out of your explant just feeling confident and like, when do I start this? Why don't I do this? You know, all the questions that I see a lot of women have are in the BII Bridge. So it literally walks you out of your surgery week by week for the first 3 months of your surgery. So definitely check that out. I'll put the link down to that below. But I've been where you are. And just know that you did make the right decision. Your symptoms will improve in time, and you've got this. You've got this. You're a lot healthier now without the breast implants in you. Like that, I firmly stand by. So thanks for watching, and be sure you're subscribed, and I will see you on the next video.